You're watching BBN Tonight on your official UK sports station, LEX 18.
Welcome back to BBN Tonight. Ole Miss gave up 51 points to Florida in their opening game last Saturday.
So there's certainly cause for Kentucky to hope for a big passing day at Kroger Field tomorrow. I talked with wide receivers coach Jovon Bouknight about the opportunities. All right, Coach, Terry threw the ball around a lot last week. You had some good performances from some young guys, DeMarcus Harris being one of them, and Akeem Hayes. Can you talk about those two guys for me and how they will factor into tomorrow's game?
Yeah, both guys. Both of those guys had a wonderful camp, first of all, and those guys they've been obviously progressing, throughout camp, and they've been catching eyes. And one of the things is that they've been playing their heart out for me, and so obviously, like I said, they gained my trust, and it's one of those deals where, as a coach, man, you gotta obviously put those guys in the game and allow those guys to try to make plays for you, and so they capitalized on their opportunities. So I was really extremely happy.
When you talk about this wide receiving core, obviously Josh Ali is the first name everybody thinks about. How has he kind of stepped into a leadership position this year?
Josh has been wonderful. He's always been a lead by example type of guy. I've been obviously pushing him and urging him to be a little bit more vocal, and he's starting to see that a little bit more. And so, but he has wonderful practice habits. He's probably definitely one of the hardest working guys on the team, but he's a lot more vocal this year, and we're going to need it.
What do you see from this group? Because I know a lot of fans know about the running back situation. There's a lot of good ones, talented ones, and then, of course, the big blue wall. So I don't know what the expectations were necessarily of the receivers, but convince me why we should all be excited about this group.
Well, we should be excited just because, we're going to make plays, and we're going to be a little bit more reliable, obviously, in the passing game. Guys are, getting open. Guys are understanding the fundamentals and the techniques of a wide receiver. And so that part is, has definitely been ingrained in those guys. And so now we just got to obviously just kind of tighten the screws down a little bit. And so we're going to be a lot more reliable. And like I said, we're going to be a lot more trustworthy. And so obviously I'm going to urge those guys. And, we've been, that was the biggest thing for us, is just competing at a high level, challenging each other every day. And so those guys been doing that. And like I said, it's been a remarkable turnaround as far as those guys, the way they've been, their attitudes and the way they've been performing.
What do you see from Ole Miss that we might be able to take advantage of tomorrow?
Well, they're very talented, they got a lot of length and they got some speed. And so, just a little different as far as, the way they play their style of defense and their scheme. So, hopefully, there's a few more open windows that we can be able to exploit. Not to say that they could come out and, play the same way like Auburn, play a little bit more man, but from what was seen on film, they've shown a few more zone opportunities, and we'll see what we can do.
Coach Bouknight, welcome to Lexington, Kroger Field, debut tomorrow. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Also be on the lookout for freshman receiver Isaiah Cummings, maybe
Yes.
making his debut tomorrow.
All right, next on BBN Tonight, we'll get some analysis of tomorrow's matchup from Jeremy Jarman.
The UK Sports Network analyst is going to join us with his thoughts on Ole Miss. We'll be right back.